What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 21 video for you guys. Here today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to beat the Tug of War Lock House rule. So you only get an 87 overall scary tall player. So I don't know if I'll go for the 25 wins. It depends on how much time I have. It is 4 days for the event. So you have 4 days. So if today's Monday, I guess you would have till Friday, I would assume, to go ahead and complete your games. But you do want to get all the candy you can. As well, at the 25, you do get the 87, which, you know, is a good quick sell for candy, or maybe use on your team, or if you're trying to build one of those scary tall players, it could be very beneficial. Just kind of depends on what you're actually trying to build. So we're going to go ahead and hop into a game and go ahead and show you Tug of War. Basically what it is you start at the 50-yard line, and it switches off plays. You're going to go offense, defense, every single play. And at the end of 10 plays, or when the person scores a touchdown, it ends. So at the end of 10 plays, whoever's closer to the end zone. So if you drive the ball and you end up getting closer to like his 25-yard line and the 10 plays are up, then you win. Or if you score a touchdown. Obviously, most people that come into this game mode, what they want to do is go ahead and try to win very quickly. But I think that sometimes can hinder people on doing it, right? So score a touchdown, don't allow a cut touchdown, be closest to the end zone after 10 plays. Those are all of the objectives I already talked about. So like I said, I think part of the problem, in my opinion, is that people sometimes try to go for touchdowns too quickly, and it can definitely cost you in the long run. It just depends on what you're working with as a team, what's going on and everything like that. So we're going to go ahead and try. I couldn't get off with Chris Jones. That's kind of frustrating. I did put a spy on, so we go ahead and do this. That's super unfortunate because I would have ran with that perfectly fine if I wasn't on Chris Jones. So that's a bad start, but, obviously it wasn't. That's not necessarily my fault, I guess you could say. Or I guess it's just how it worked out. But Chris Jones, there's no way he was running with that receiver. We got +2 speed over there. Now, there's 2 ways you can go ahead and do it. We're going to go ahead and see if he runs with Dante Hall. We're going to go ahead and not throw it, but he does not run with him. So we're going to go throw it. And we almost get to the edge right there. So he's still up on our 36, but that's okay. Because if I can get to the linebacker, I feel like we could have stopped him perfectly fine. So we're still going to do the same thing. Perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and move this out. He might run the ball. He does have McCaffrey back there, so I don't think that's like his real game plan. But he could run it. He's going to throw this deep crosser probably. So he's just running those deep crossers, which is perfectly fine because I'm not too worried about it. So we're actually going to go empty base flex. And we're going to run this middle, high, low. So if you guys don't know how middle, high, low works, basically what you can do is he's probably going to all out blitz, but basically what you do is you run like this, and then you can go ahead and throw that high-low pass. So obviously he's just running 3-4 odd all out blitz, which is super annoying. It's not really the greatest. Usually what I do is I try and run the same thing people run against me, right? And part of the reason for this is because when people run the same play against you, or they don't know usually how to run against the play they know how to run on defense, right? What I mean by that, and you can see this, that I'm going to run this one all the way back. So like I said, what I mean by that is that people that run certain blitzes, usually they're not good at beating them, and that's the reason they run them is because they think they're unbeatable. Obviously, like I just did, showed him that. He took a shot, touchdown, easy money. So we will hop into the second game, and I'll show you guys again some of my plays that I use and everything like that. All right, we're in the second game, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. Like I said, I like to take my time when we're, playing this game mode because you get 10 plays each. So a lot of times what happens is people are trying to win too early and, they end up making a bad play, big plays or whatever the case is. So I try not to do that. Obviously, it's not perfect. I accidentally just got screwed there. I would have been able to guard that, but I got screwed onto the lineman there. That's great, but that's okay because we know we can stop that, so I'm not too mad about it because we only gave up 16 yards. So he did start off with a decently sized play, but I'm not too mad about it, right? So we know that we're going to end on offense as well because since he started with the ball. So this looks like cover 2. He does have a speed differential on every position, which isn't great for us, but it's not too big of a differential, so we can still make it work. So right here, he's going to run outside. And if Reggie, we probably should have bounced that, to be honest. We probably would have a better shot. I thought once he ran out with Lynch, I could get through that hole. Obviously, I was wrong. But, you know, it works. We still got 4 yards. We know that he ran out hard to, you know, that flat. So that's kind of what we wanted to know, or kind of wanted to see. So single back Y trips is what he's going to come out in. So I'm going to come out and cover 3 Sky. He does have Culpepper, so I believe that he is pretty fast. He probably will be looking to run, or maybe we'll be looking to run at least. So play action right here. We're going to run by Bell. We know he's going to throw this in route. We're right here on it. Easy bait. We don't go past the line of scrimmage of where it started, so we're stuck at this 40. But it's pretty easy to read what people are doing a lot of times. You know, if you pay attention to different sort of schemes and things like that. So right here, let's see if he's just going to base it. We're going to try to hit Tyreek Hill. If not, we might have Andre Johnson if this is cover 2. If it's cover 3, we might come down to Reggie Bush or Tony Gonzalez. We shall see. And right here, we can see that Tyreek's going to beat him on this side. We're going to go ahead and hit him, and we're going to go ahead and get a touchdown. So super, super easy to go ahead and get a win right there. That middle high-low play out of gun base, super cheesy. Definitely would go ahead and try it. A lot of people can stop it. I will say if they have a good speed differential, a lot of people, in my opinion, can stop it. So I definitely wouldn't come out with it on play 1. I would definitely come out and run, you know, more simple play. See if you do have speed differential on the outside, what kind of, because if he all out blitzes you, right, or he just plays cover 1 man, that slot man will run with the slot. So if you don't have a speed differential, you will not be open. If you do have a speed differential, it will help you actually get open on that still. So like I said, it really just depends on what you're able to run, but you can see there, just be a little patient. You saw me get that pick, so defensively we already had a good scheme on him. Honestly, I could have stopped play 1 if I didn't get stuck on the lineman as well. So hopefully this does help you. Definitely go ahead and drop a like on the video if it does. Comment down below with any questions. What I will say is that I know a lot of people in my comments say this doesn't really help. You know, it obviously helps some people, but the truth of the matter, I'm not going to run cheese plays, or at least like cheating plays, right? So obviously there is cheese combos and cheese plays like the fade route that you have to run, right? Because it is there and it only works against certain coverages. So if it's cover 2, it does not work. It only works with that cover 3. But what I will say is definitely I'm not the channel that's going to give you ways to lag out your opponents. So, you know, if that is something you're looking for, you're not going to get it here. But what I will say is go ahead and subscribe if you do enjoy the content. Turn on that post notification bell so you can see these as soon as they come out and get these games done. And as always, I will see you guys next time.